The Philippines canceled a huge project with a Chinese company to renovate the East Sea. The provincial government of Cavite, Philippines, has reversed the decision to award an airport construction contract worth $10 billion to a Chinese company. China Communications Construction Company, CCCC, and Macroasia Company, Philippines, won the contract in an auction in 2019 to cooperate with the Cavite provincial government to upgrade Sangley International Airport. The Philippines is crushing the rice bowl of Xi Jinping when deciding to cancel the contract of tens of billions of dollars with a Chinese company. Because of the political conflict and the East Sea between the two countries and the threats to the East Sea and territorial sea disputes that China brings to Southeast Asian countries. This is one of the largest contracts involving a Chinese company under Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte. The decision to select and award the contract for the Sangley Point International Airport project announced on February 12, 2020, has been cancelled. Macroasia announced on January 27. On the same day, Cavite Governor Juanito Victor Remulla told Reuters that the CCCC and Macroasia's contracts lack 3 or 4 items, which he asserts is a sign that they are not fully fulfilling their commitments. Judgment. In a post shared on Facebook, Governor Remulla announced that the Cavite administration will launch new negotiations to find a private partner to join the project. Previously, in December 2019, CCCC Macroasia was the only unit participating in the auction of a $10 billion airport project outside the capital Manila, one of 2 huge projects to relieve pressure on the airport Manila International. CCCC is one of the Chinese companies blacklisted by the U.S. in August 2020, on charges of involvement in the construction and militarization of Beijing's illegal artificial islands in the South China Sea. However, Governor Remulla confirmed that the Cavite administration's decision is not related to the above blacklist. CCCC has yet to comment on the case. Meanwhile, shares of Macroasia fell 19%, the deepest drop in 3 months, in the first 10 minutes of January 27 trading following the Cavite administration's decision.
China's appetite for U.S. soy is draining silos to the point that American processors may need to import the most beans in years. Soybean sales to overseas buyers are set to exceed the government's estimates for the whole season as early as next month, according to Chicago-based consultants AG Resource. Processors have also been crushing record amounts month after month. At the current pace, the U.S. is set to run out of soybeans, at least on paper. The boom in U.S. shipments to China comes after Brazil and other countries effectively ran out of exportable supplies prospects traders in North America are now facing. Matt Campbell, risk management consultant at StoneX in Des Moines, Iowa, said U.S. soy imports could reach the highest level since 2014 this year amid strong demand from China. While it's not uncommon to see small amounts of trade among the top soy exporters, more deals are likely this year with future prices in Chicago near a 6-year high and expected to keep rising. That would make cargo from South America more attractive to U.S. processors. Every year there are some imports, Campbell said. However, this year looks to be one of the heaviest amounts we will see. It is a year in which supplies have been substantial, but demand is huge. John Bays, an independent analyst who also advises the U.S. Soybean Export Council, said in an interview, on January 12th, the USDA more than doubled its outlook for American imports of soybeans, projecting 35 million bushels during the season that began September 1st, and StoneX sees it as high as 70 million. That would be the most since 72 million were brought in